So we were at the end of the packet. There's a blank page. And if you look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 weeks worth of stations. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll do about half the amount of stations as a review and Edpuzzle, and then you'll do the other half to submit to me. What does that mean? You will have 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures to submit, but I will be doing some of the problems on each of the pages. So you'll really only have, quote, 2 pages worth of homework to do, okay? So I'm trying to pick ones that I think you might have the most questions with, and we'll get started. All right, standard form. Cool. It's in standard form. Now, if you feel like for you this is a good review, don't watch the video first. As soon as you see I'm doing this problem, try to do it all yourself, and then check to see along the way how I'm doing. Okay? So standard form, done. Vertex form. In order to find the vertex, I could either factor it, figure out what's halfway in the middle, and then that's the x value of my vertex, and then plug it in and get the y value. But I think I'd rather complete the square. I feel like I'm really good at that. X squared plus 8x equals 9. Do my cute little box. X squared, 4x, x. If I'm going way too fast for you, you need to go back to solve by completing this square. This is review at this point. Now, I'm not saying if you didn't get it, you're not smart. That's not what I said. I said you need to go back and review. That's all that I'm saying. Okay? So in vertex forms, f of x, I can't write y equals because it says f of x. Yes, I'd mark it wrong. Equals x plus 4 squared equals 25. Oops. Minus 25. At the x-intercepts. To find the x-intercepts, I could magic x it. So I could come over here, do my cute little magic x, and I get negative 9 and 8. 2 numbers that multiply and add are 9 and negative 1. So I get x plus 9, x minus 1. So my x-intercepts are negative 9, 0, and 1, 0. I want to show you something because I can't help myself. I could have not done that, but some of you are just naturally magic x things. Oh my gosh, my hand's starting to hurt. The first thing I can do is square root. X plus 4 equals plus or minus 5. And then I can minus 4. So I have negative 4 plus 5, which is 1. Hey, that's what I got there. And I have negative 4 minus 5, which is negative 9. Hey, that's what I got there. Whatever you want, I don't care. All right, y-intercept. Hopefully you remember how to find the y-intercept in standard form. It's just like that. Okay? Now the domain. Well, the domain is dependent on my shape. I know whenever it's an x squared, it's a u, so that's everything to the right, everything to the left, all real numbers, negative infinity, positive infinity. The range is everything up and everything down, but it's only going up to positive infinity, which means my vertex is kind of important. So, if it's the range, I'm dealing with my y. I'll do this in green, even though I usually do it in blue, but it's okay. And I know it's from negative 25 to positive infinity. And y is greater than or equal to negative 25. If you're still struggling, private Zoom. I've had so many private Zooms, and it clicked for people, which is great. Transformations in vertex form, because in standard form you can't tell. So horizontal, translation, not a straight shooter, left 4. Vertical, translation, straight shooter, down 25. So you'll do this one. I'll do this one. Okay, what don't I like about this? What I don't like about that first problem, let me zoom it in, is that you can't have a square root on the bottom. Now some of you go, can I simplify? No. You can only simplify if they're both in square roots. If they're both in square roots, you could go divide by 2, and then go there. You could only do it if they both the same thing. Okay, so now I'm going to go rad 6. So I get 8 rad 6 over rad 6 times, oh, let me zoom back in, I'm sorry. Rad 6 times rad 6 is rad 36, which is 6. Are we done? No. I can go 8 divided by 6, so I can divide by 2. Do you have to? Yes, if you want to get the right answer. You want to get full credit. Now, how do you know I'm correct? Take this question,